because this is our last show with you on what they call this kind of radio.
Yeah.
And we hope to see you at our new home, where we can curse and really talk horrible things.
And by the way, before you do that, one of the great business moves of all time, how they allowed you to continue this program. Instead of saying, Howard, you're frickin' fired. How they allowed you to continue this promotion for your new job and your new location is, to me, one of the greatest things. If I were running the station, the day you announced that you signed with Sirius and Scott and Mel and all those great people and the friends of mine, okay? The day you announced, I would have fired you so fast your head would have spun.
Well,
you would have been out of here. You've been promoting this new deal
Not really.
for 7 or 8 months.
I just say I'm leaving.
It's the most incredible thing I've ever seen. How stupid could anybody be? How they allowed
Now,
you?
Donald,
Where
that's
is Tom?
not
What
a
does
nice
Tom
thing
look
to
like?
say.
I know
Where
Tom's
is
a
Tom?
golfer. Where is
Tom is hiding now in the
Tom.
back room.
Tom, how could you let this happen? I mean, I wouldn't
It
have
is
said
not
this.
Tom's.
I wouldn't have said it 2 months ago, 3 months ago, but now, I mean, you have a week
You're
left.
out
What
the
are they going to
door.
do? Fire
Might
you?
as well say it now.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. Listen.
One of the, by the way,
That's your
seriously, one of the greatest promotions I've ever seen is that you used another network to promote your show brilliantly. So congratulations.
In no way did I try to disadvantage the company.
No,
I
not
am
at all.
very, very happy I worked here.
How you got away with this, I have no idea, but congratulations.
Thank you.
I think it's going to be written about. They're going to do a new chapter in the book at the Wharton School of Finance.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What do I know from finance? I have no idea.
You know
But
nothing.
let me talk to you about, before we get to Apprentice, and the show is doing well, and I know Martha Stewart's thing tanked, and,
And
I know
that's
you
not
want to,
coming back,
and that's
right?
not coming back. I want to talk to you about that, but I do want to honor you by playing 2 of your great moments on this show. There were many great moments.
We've
Don't
had
get
a
me
lot
wrong.
of great moments.
And anyone who knows this show has to be a fan of Donald Trump because of all the great moments. Here's the 2 I picked out for today. You did this the last appearance. I thought this was amazing. Here you are, a prominent guy.
Oh, that's right.
You're friends with all the big Hollywood people. And I turned to you and I said, I want you to evaluate women. And you did it. Now, the reason this is so good is because very few people who have the fame and success of Donald Trump.
And who meet these people on a regular basis.
And you came right in and you evaluated these
And
women.
sadly, who know these people who don't speak to me anymore, but that's okay. I don't care.
Here
There's
you
so
are.
many people. You know, you have billions and billions of people. So if you lose a couple of friends, it doesn't really
What
matter.
does it mean?
Sit back, relax, and listen to a great moment from Donald Trump. Nicolette Sheridan is a 2, right?
Well, I would say she's in the 4 or 5 category.
Right. If you were a single man, back in the day, I'm talking about the way she looks now, you would not do her, would you?
No, I think, I like the way she used to look. I don't like the way she looks today.
So
She's
that's it.
gone from a 10 to a 4?
She wasn't a 10.
Okay.
She was an 8, you think?
She
though?
went
was a
from
9.
she went from being very flat-chested. I view a person who's flat-chested is very hard to be a 10,
Oh,
okay?
I see.
Right.
You have to have the face of Vivian Lee to be a 10
Exactly.
if you're flat-chested. Okay, but she went from an 8 to a solid 4.
Tell me about Carmen Electra now. Is she still a 10?
But you see, I've never thought she was a 10.
Really?
Okay, in her heyday, I've never thought she was a 10. And I think Carmen is somebody who has unbelievable photogenic abilities. She really looks unbelievable in a picture. And then when you see her, first of all, she's unbelievably short, and I'm a little bit surprised. I think that the boob job is terrible. They look like 2 light posts coming out of a body.
Give her a number, please.
I would say she's an 8,
Who is a 10 of all time?
10 of all time.
Yeah.
I can't think of any,
Oh,
Howard.
who's a 10 to
I'll
you?
tell you,
Who's a 10 to be?
there are very few.
No Charlize Theron.
No, not. By the way, not even close.
Really?
You have to understand. I've seen all of them. Now, I'll tell you. One of my.
What is Charlize Theron?
I would say a solid 7.
Wow.
All right, how about...
You're rough.
This is a guy who gets a lot of good-looking poop.
No. See, women.
Halle Berry.
I'll tell you what. I think she's got from the midsection to the shoulders.
Go ahead.
She's a 10.
Right.
The face. Is a solid 8,
He's right.
and the
He is
legs
right.
are maybe a little bit less than that.
He's
All right,
But
But I'll tell you what. You know what?
Pam Anderson
Wait.
today. Pam Anderson today, not years
She
ago.
was never a 10,
Well,
according
Pam
to you.
Anderson's a friend of mine. She's a great person. But Pam Anderson is come on, give me a break.
What is she? What is she right now? Is she
6?
A 6?
Yeah, I think so.
Are the Olsen twins hot at all?
Not now.
Not now.
No, and they never were.
All right, and they never
About
were.
8 or 9.
And they never were.
You guys
and they never
are.
will
But
be.
you know what?
I love you.
What do you think of the women's liberation movement? Do you think that they're going to embrace me? Will they say he's a wonderful person?
Let me tell you, based on that, I have my own channels now. How do I get you to come on once a week for a half hour and evaluate women? That's it. The Donald Trump
You know, it's a funny
evaluation
thing
show.
about women. The best-looking women aren't famous women. The best-looking women are women you see at parties, or models that haven't really necessarily made it, although you have some great-looking models that have made it. But the
Then I
best,
think it has to be an on-demand show, the best-looking women in the world.
you know,
Believe
that would
you.
be a very good show for Sirius, I think. You know, you do that for hours and hours, it would get tremendous ratings.
I'm going to talk to you about it. I don't know that I can afford you, but I don't know how I get involved with you. But because I like your attitude. You're the Simon Cowell of Poontang.
I have a certain attitude about that.
Your second clip that I'd like to play in honor of the last Donald Trump appearance here. Mr. Trump was on the air with us, and you got into a fight with A.J. Benza. We always talk about this.
Well, I didn't know AJ. I own the Miss Universe pageant.
Right.
And I called you just to promote the pageant because NBC said, would you call Howard Stern? You know, nobody wants to talk to Howard Stern. They all want me to do it, right?
Right.
But I love Howard Stern. So I'll
And
talk to him.
A.J. Benza was a Daily News
Yeah, he
reporter.
happened to be here. I didn't know that.
Right,
And I guess there's a whole story, but as you know, I stole his girlfriend.
right.
And I didn't know he was on. I didn't know too much about him, but he was on, and he went crazy.
And you are no one to back down
No,
from a
I don't
fight.
back down.
AJ, she told me that you borrowed $2,000 from her. You wouldn't pay her back. I mean, what
So
kind of
not
stuff
true.
is that?
You know what?
Pay her
So-
back. You're making enough
So
money.
not true. You know what? She didn't loan me. She gave it to me, and you know what? Get her on the phone, Big Shot. Get her on the phone. Let her talk to you.
AJ,
Why?
if she wasn't taken away from
What
you,
an
you wouldn't
ass.
feel bitter.
I can't wait till your little daughter gets a little older for me. Then I can't wait. I'll make you
You're
happy.
going to go after Ivanka?
AJ, I guarantee you have zero chance.
Oh, yeah, I do, huh? Oh, yeah?
my God.
What are you
Watch
saying?
this.
AJ, let me
Watch
tell you
this.
something. Any girl you have, I can take
You know,
from
be
you
a great
if I want.
I'll take
Any girl you have, I can take from you. You're full of shit. So any girl you have, that I guarantee.
There's nobody more
And that was
full of
proven
shit.
before.
You know what? Now I'm begging you. Please get a boxing match going on.
What?
Please.
Donald's
I'll
not going to
wear-
box you.
He's not gonna
I'll
box
swing a
He's
pillow.
got billions.
No, the last boxing match I saw you in was
Me?
Chuck Zito. He beat the crap out of
You
you.
didn't see it.
What happened to you with Chuck Zito, AJ?
Punch. It was honorable.
You were down for the count. You know, a friend of
Very
mine was
honorable.
there, Howard.
Yeah, I know.
He said he never saw anybody so unconscious. They thought he was dead.
You know-
You were laid out on the floor of the place when
So
you
now,
got tomorrow night.
now I'm going to kick his ass. Now I will. Do me a favor. Travel with calamari and an army, because I'm going to take a baseball bat to your head.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a
Okay.
second. Hey, easy with the F word.
What happened when you... Hey, AJ,
Last
let me
thing I'll
ask
say,
you.
I
How
won't
did you
even
do
answer this
against the
question.
cab driver?
I don't care what he says to me. I'm going to kill you one day.
What?
Kill you? Don't say that,
not
AJ.
gonna say
Not
that.
figuratively, but beat him really badly.
Wow, what a moment. And you were not afraid of him.
No, I
No.
couldn't care less.
You could care less.
I couldn't care less.
It must
And I
be...
think he's probably a nice guy, but he was having a hard time.
Are you insane?
Yeah.